They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad for the Pac-12, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Rainbow Warriors will kick it off to get us underway. Zone 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a... Takes the field for the first time today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to... They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are...
But they are the one.
Than one, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarter.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Slings it downfield. He's got it. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Johnson looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Tigers have this offense rolling. The give to the back. Turning it on. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Touchdown, Tigers! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And the extra point is good.
Oh!
Yeah.
coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the business, making the right reads, he showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense tonight.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He'll be forced out of bounds. He'll work it
That is enough.
4-yard line, and this offense has it going. Davis looking to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On the run, it's Green. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing your end zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Offense about to reel off its seventh play of the drive. Makes the grab. It's Martin. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a heat. Buys a little time. He'll slide to avoid the big hit. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Davis will throw. He'll get rid of it. He makes a catch. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. It looked as if they had a chance to tie it, but that goes by the boards as the penalty takes away the touchdown. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down to 42.
This team came out with their hair on fire. The offense drives down the field, scores a touchdown on their opening possession, and now the defense is dominating. So already their second sack, and you've got to give this head coach a ton of credit. He did a great job getting this football team physically and mentally ready to play here today.
Hunt is on its way. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. Major gaps in the defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
No. Coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the option. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Johnson wants to throw it. Moving away from pressure. He's got an open man. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense. Great field position.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to him back and be able to trust him. Listen, he doesn't have any touchdowns on the season, so
Into the end zone he goes. Bengals.
Now, after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like it just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in game 2.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
What?
And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in
Minecraft?
football, we've got eyes on it.
What block?
Check this out. Nebraska is ahead
Wow.
early in Lincoln, but that's not exactly like we're seeing out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 7 over Syracuse.
Pick one of your little police
We are
vehicles.
the eyes and ears of the college
Look, not the
football
big
fan,
one, the
and
little
we've got you
small one.
covered all day here in studio.
One of the little boats
Oh,
or
and how about
planes.
that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 plus points.
And I would also say, Paul, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here.
There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Now on second down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you guys get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Davis looking to pass. Quick screen to the speedster outline. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Okay.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the option. Now the pitch. Inside the 45. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to see.
Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to 31.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards of play on the ground. Like that.
Touchdown, LSU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the leader. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Can you please 4?
Oh my God, you're supposed to be doing it. Don't rely on her to do it, because she said she's going to throw your shit away.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say?
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Yeah, I put it in the basket.
Want to create the tempo.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Pressure coming. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Got the 1st down and more. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. On the option. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that run.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so it's pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Oh.
And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And that will extend their lead even further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Davis will throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the fourth down. Punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick balls.
Take it up, ball.
It don't come apart. It's all one piece.
No, it's not. Yes, they
Be
do.
able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of his spot.
Johnson looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Lawson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. After making 1 field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
And we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll line up for a second down play. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds a tight end. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. And this one is perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Tallahassee for some time.
Looking to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Runs through the tackle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give from the gun. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Johnson wants to throw it. That pass is incomplete.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working. Using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game.
Lots of room to run. Touchdown LSU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 this year for this team.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they finished it off with a 40-yard touchdown. touchdown run. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Strong run and pick up a 5 out to the 15.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Davis will throw. Here's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? And it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And the ball is free on the pitch.
Man.
Defense grabs the football, and there
Fuck
he goes.
out of here.
Oh, the big fella's gathering steam. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. To the air on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he's not going to take the touchback. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Johnson looking to throw. Under fire. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense, because you're trailing in the game, you're trying to get off the field, you think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape, scramble, and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
Rushes on him.
Oh, good.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires on the move. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job.
He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm of throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long, so they'll keep running it at you.
Oh, he's got some space. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Ocean from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Running into the open space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They want that clock to run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
You know, every running back thinks about the 100-yard barrier every time they take the field. And this guy, I know he's got it in his mind. He might be the only one in the stadium right now that knows he's got 97 yards.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger!
What a difference a change of scenery makes, right? I mean, they went into a hostile environment. They lost their first game, but they've rebounded beautifully. And I think coming back, playing in front of their home crowd, really has impacted this game and has gotten them back to 500.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody...
Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Warriors! The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
He'll start the return inside his 5, and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. From the shotgun, the inside give. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Great place to start for this offense. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Wants to throw on
That is your candy.
Dances away to buy time. Turning it on. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10.
I don't want my teeth breaking on candy canes. I don't want my teeth to break.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. When a defense gets a sack, you know what they want? Another sack. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. We're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Florida State is running away with this one right now, and it's kind of felt that way since we saw Chief Osceola and Renegade.
Johnson looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. This time on target. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pushed out of the pocket. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and he never had a chance.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock.
Okay.
They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's
It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the
for me to
first down.
eat the ones you can't eat.
They've already got the lead, and now they're just
I know
this
that.
clock away.
I get to eat the chocolate.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
That's bubblegum.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to run the clock. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, obviously this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year. Coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there, getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
Getting set with the point after.
Forget what you get and don't fix it.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this
I can't
lead.
hear that shit.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback.
Hey, when you played your game with Ole Miss?
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense.
Oh.
This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive.
All right.
Well, they ran into a buzz.
I know it wasn't played this morning when I left for work.
X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as
After
good
you
as
garbage.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe it's something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice.
You're not open.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz.
Oh, hell. I tried to do it by myself, but no.
Yeah.
That's why I always ask for help.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to play this game with Michigan.
Michigan sorry too. Say what? They fired your ass. They fired your ass. No, he transferred.
Yeah, he transferred, nigga left. That's why I saw that nigga left.
I was number one the whole off season trying to recruit him, and in the fucking last week he chose Tennessee.
He went to Tennessee.
Yep. Talking about he wanted to be his number one deal breaker. He wanted to be a championship contender. I'm like, how the hell you want to be that, and you gonna turn down Notre Dame? Because I was finna sign him with Notre Dame, and now I ain't got no quarterback. Cause that bitch flipped and went to damn Tennessee. My quarterback is 70.
Shit, let me check it real quick.
Some nobody. That's garbage.
I got to rebuild them. They straight though.
Yeah, cause they last coach fucked them up.
There's pictures at the bottom. Look at my Krabby Patty.
You say what?
So you got Morgan over there. Morgan and all the wide receivers foul with us.
They left too.
Look at my Krabby Patty.
They said they wanted to play. They said they wanted to play. They said they wanted to play for a winner.
Look at my Krabby Patty.
It,
Look at my Krabby Patty. It's so
you still be sorry.
The blitz that time they dialed it up.
You still get fired.
The linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
And the Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. He's got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
He bugged up already when he said the white boy.
Right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm.
Yeah, he got it.
They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now.
Sorry, garbage, and terrible.
Other guys in the game, guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything is working.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
That's why I was trying to get him with Notre Dame.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a
He ain't gonna do shit.
Resort. Pulls it in. It's Parker.
You won't.
What a play by this defense, and they
You ain't gonna
stop
beat
him
me.
short. It'll be 4th down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play.
I refuse to let you beat me, child.
On 4th down, they'll pass for
What
it.
are these things?
Fires to the wideout.
Uh,
Converts on 4th down. Still going. Gets it all the way
Hey.
inside the 20-yard line to the 19.
Hey, you gotta, hey, child, you gotta have somebody to make you feel good. Hey, that's my kid, Cat.
And they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They
Milk
obviously
bud.
had their guys ready to play
I
and
need
motivated
Oh,
right
I'm gonna
from
read
the
it.
opening kick.
I gotta read the box.
We saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's
It's
really
not for
fun to
you.
do this. Come out and just
Hey,
dominate
full of
opponents,
caramel.
start from finish.
Mommy don't want
Nothing
you
to
having
worry
all that
about. You just know
sticky.
you're better. You're going to do you.
Yeah,
Put up a
Bob.
bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For
Yeah,
David
I
Pollack and
did.
Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Your ass. Hey, man, I'm
Okay,
y'all,
let's
man.
go shut the candy out.
On your hand. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I get
If
that.
you're doing a commercial vehicle, they say 5 on the road. If you're doing a commercial vehicle,
What that?
damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's $500?
You know.
Alright. Alright, fat boy.
But yeah, man. I don't know what's there, man.
Dad, that's hot chocolate.
They was over there playing, Better Boy.
I think that's Jermaine playing this shit. I think so. Hold on.
No, that's 6 on.
Yeah, that's Jermaine.
Oh, yeah.
Darius should say Lucky Low. He playing Sims.
Oh, shit. He got 4 games.
I know he playing the Sims.
Oh, there are just so many. You have so many candies.
That's your homeboy.
That's crazy. You know, we got a new week in the 3.5 star league.
Yeah, I'm about to go play Auburn game now. Just finished LSU.
I seen that shit. Hawaii.
Yeah, boy, ain't one. I'm trying out this new little defense. I got these raw ass cornerback with LSU and Notre Dame. I'm trying out this man-to-man pressure. Get about that zone shit.
I just play ping pong.
Yeah, boy. I can't.
The ball
Almost
doesn't
ain't
hit
beat
it.
everybody else got there.
Make you take it
God
hit.
dang.
I guess you have to make
You ain't gonna
it
beat
hit.
theirs.
Shit. I don't beat Cub before. It was in that hey, what was that this one? Yeah. It was what? Alabama, Georgia.
Probably so.
Yeah. But see, he don't beat me. I think the last 2 times when I played. Man, Penn State, USC. Man, USC beat me with.
Hold on. We'll sort the candy when I'm done using the bathroom.
Man, shit,
Sure.
I beat Jermaine last time we played. Man, Florida State,